It is important for our computer to be up to date to avoid repair costs. So the way to update the operating system is we go to Start, click on Settings, and then here Update and Security. Here we see there are some updates are available. This security intelligence update mostly happens every day. There will be in many cases installed automatically, but we can just come here and make sure that we'll have all this up to date. Now I will just download this, and mostly when we come to this page we'll have this option to check for updates. So we'll check for updates, and then we'll obviously we need to be connected to the internet for this, for the computer to be able to talk to the update server in the cloud over the internet. It will sometimes takes a while for this update to the list to be generated. Either it will say you are up to date. See, we just installed one of these, and there's another one. These are Defender Antivirus updates that will stop newly discovered bugs to access our computer. This is an optional update. Sometimes these optional updates will fix problems with various part of the computer, let's say the network card or the Wi-Fi, and also will correct issues that were caused by a previous update. So we can click download and install, but we can also have a look at optional updates. So if you have any issues with these hardware or software, it will fix that. So we'll just select the Cumulative Update Preview. We'll go download and install. So it depends on how big the update. It could take a day. It could take some time to download, and it depends on also the hard drive and the internet speed for the installation to complete. We can go back and use our computer, no problem. I mean, it might be a bit slower while the update actually gets installed, and it might need a restart, but it will say here if the computer needs to restart. So while we wait, we could actually check our computer also for issues like slow operation. So I will just have a look at the task manager to see if there's a performance issue while we downloading and updating. So here we can see the CPU is working quite a bit. The internet, while it's downloading, is basically communicating with the update server. The disk, so we have an SSD here. That's fairly fast, and we're about to finish installing, downloading. We'll come back to this once it's all installed. I will just pause the video for now. Yeah, so downloading finished, and now it says it's 100%. So we'll just have to wait for that to change to installing, and it could take a few minutes. You can still see that the CPU is working in the background. and it does not say it's actually installing. So we could probably just, you can click out and click back in to update, but it's still not showing installing. Sometimes it could sit there for 10 minutes or so. So I'm just going to pause the video again until it starts installing. So after about 3 minutes, it is now changed to installing, and it should not, with a solid state drive, it should not take long for the installation to complete, for a preview anyway. As we see, it's going nicely. 45%, 73%. Yep, alright, it's done. So again, it could sit there as installing. Once it's done 100%, it could still just sit there on 100% for a couple of minutes. So I will just probably pause the video again so we don't take up too much time, and come back when it's installed. So once the system said installing and it went to 100%, now it's installing again, and it's up to 21%. Anyway, I've got a visual indication on the front of my PC. A light is flashing quite rapidly. That means the hard drive is actually working, so it is installing. Unless, if you wonder, some of the laptops and computers will have this hard drive work indicator to show that it's actually doing something, because just by looking at this number here sitting on 21%, you would think it stopped working, but it is actually, you can see also here on the task manager CPU visual display that is working. So I will again pause until it gets all installed. Hopefully it won't take long. So we're up to 45% now after like 3-4 minutes. So hopefully we'll see this one completed in next 5 minutes now. Okay, so now again we're up to 74% of installing. Shouldn't take much longer, hopefully. Okay, so this seems to be a big update. It took ages to install, and it's still in progress. So with these numbers, we can actually check once it's all installed. We can check the installed updates, and we can see what they are about in update history. Okay, now my computer is ready to restart. So that's it for the update. Obviously we can keep working or restart now. Or we restart and my computer should be all up to date. Thank you for watching.